The basic damage combo for the Blade Master goes as such. The extended one is the basic combo, and then you add in your tab for an extra stun. You go into basic stance, get some LBs. You can follow up with a C stun into your 4 to get back into draw stance and some more RBs, or you can actually just skip this and go right for these two, considering if you do it fast enough, this will take up the third slot where the stun would go instead, because this happens essentially instantly. Let's take a look at how it looks on a bear here, though. This is where the basic combo ends. I actually opted to go E instead of LB, but, for example, if you wanted to go into draw stance and then leave it immediately, you press 1 and then move. You press 1 and then move, and you instantly go back into basic stance. Alrighty, so we're going to be going over the Soul Blade All-In now. Starting off, instead of using the charge, I'm using the shoulder stun to open it up because you want to be able to tech chase. Normally for this, you're going to be using the first tree of Soul Blade, or of the shoulder charge, but you can actually use any of the trees for it. For the purpose of my demonstration, because I'm lazy as fuck, I'm going to be using the shoulder charge that charges. You follow that up with 2 LBs into a knock-up. Before you actually go do your air combo, you need to activate Heaven's Blade. You perform the air combo, and then as they land, you want to tab. Get the tab stun off. The reason this is important is because it puts them in a dazed state as opposed to a knockdown state. In a knockdown state, they can do some defensive abilities, or a counter is the more important one as opposed to other defensive abilities. If they're dazed, they don't have that option, and they only have the option to either sit there or to roll out. If they roll out, you want to tech chase, which is what you're expecting. After the tech chase, you have to be pretty quick on these 3, because normally how I set up my builds is a 2-second stun, and then 2 attacks, and then another stun, right as it's coming off. Because of how fast lightning dries, though, we're fitting these 3 into a very small window, so you need to be quick on getting your LB to get the next stun after these 3. So you need to be quick on these, and then you need to be quick on the LB. After that, it's the basic damage combo once you're in draw stance with the RBs, the extension that gives chi back, and another RB. After that, you just want to back up for another chi point, which is double S. It'll back you up, keep you in draw stance, and give you another chi point. Activate the Pentaslash there, 5-point strike, it's called on an NA, and then go for your second air combo. For the second air combo, it's important to note that you will have your Heavenly Dance on cooldown, so you'll be using the LB instead. So instead of RB, LB, it'll be LB, LB. Alrighty, so we're gonna go do this on a bear, and hope I don't fuck it up again. So, basic combo here with shoulder charged open. 1, 2, Heaven's Blade, air stuff, wait for them to roll. See, I didn't do it fast enough there. Then you back up, coming for this. Go for the second air combo there. In my demonstration, I did not get that off fast enough because I was hesitating. However, I guarantee you it's possible. So, in the other videos and in the guide, I talk about how there's some combos that are possible with the second point and 5-point strike, but not the third point. That's because the third point knocks them into the air and ends whatever you were doing with an air combo. When you have the second point, it opens up more options. For example, we'll show a combo with using that now, and just remember when I use 5-point strike, instead of being able to continue my combo, it would have actually knocked him up and ended it with an air combo. So I was able to get pretty much like 3 to 4 extra hits in after the 5-point strike, including another CC, just because the 5-point strike was spec'd to not knock them up instead of knocking them up. It's also good to know that the 5-point strike, when it gets all of its hits off, will restore 5 chi because it restores 1 chi per hit. So when calculating for what you're going to be doing with combos, it's pretty easy to keep that in mind. And if you're low on chi, but have a single point, just double tap S, go for a 5-point strike. If you don't have the air combo version of it, you'll get 5 chi back and have a nice 2-second daze to be able to work off of. into where we would normally only fit 2. So you want to be quick on that, and then you follow it up with the LB for the stun, 2 more RBs, 2 for the extension and chi regeneration, another RB, and then here you can either go for a block to go back into basic stance, or you can press E. Or sorry. You can... Jesus Christ.